What's going on, Diggletdreamers? Got Mathras here, aka Diggletdreams. We are here for week 9 of the Delta Battle League. This is Boss and Buizels, my team versus OGHypnoToad and the Detroit Magnetons. Once again, I am doing post-commentary for this video because unfortunately my Camtasia keeps crashing, so I haven't been able to edit any of my videos of late. So what I'm doing right now is just recording this replay while I have YouTube repeated with music in the background. Shout out to Glitch X City. This is the Team Skull remix, I believe. Anyway, link to that will be down below, as well as links to OGHypnoToad's YouTube and Twitter, as well as the Delta Battle League YouTube and Twitter. So if you want to check out anything like that, make sure to go down to the description below and check it out. Alright, let's get into this battle. So this is a rematch, the first rematch of the Delta Battle League so far. I've already battled the Detroit Magnetons a few weeks ago. I think actually not more than a few weeks ago. I think it was week 3, and we're on week 9, so it was like a month ago. But this is the first time we've actually battled someone that we've already battled. So I did lose, so I had a lot to prove. I decided to bring Choice Scarf Magnezone to catch the Mega Diancie, as well as take on the Vaporeon. Alolan Ninetales went with a sub Nasty Plot set, takes on things like Vaporeon and Gliscor. I would say more, but I don't have his whole team in front of me, and I probably should have thought about it before. But anyway, I got a Banded Dragonite. Decided to go with Banded instead of Dragon Dance, just to try to mix it up. Maybe try to catch him off guard. Maybe he'll think I'm going to go for Dragon Dance when I actually hit him with like a Banded Outrage. That'd be really nice. Mega Camera, because it basically clicks Fire Blast and Earth Power and hits everything on his team. We're going with Defensive Mantine. I forget if it's specially or physically. I think it's physically defensive. Defog, Scald, Ice Beam takes on the Gliscor really well. And then finally I decided to go with the Z-Move Delphox. This thing takes on the Vaporeon effortlessly, able to easily bluff the Scarf or the Specs, and then hit with a powerful Bloom Doom. So I went with Solar Beam on this thing to just get max power Bloom Doom. Anyway, why don't we get right into the actual battle. So I decided to lead with my Magnezone, and he decided to lead with Gliscor, which was not great for me. So I am going to have to switch out of there into my Mantine to able to dodge the Earthquake, but it actually reveals the U-turn, which is not very common. Made me start to believe that he wasn't a typical Gliscor set. Goes into Persian though, and I don't want to take a fake out and all that. And I thought also he could be Thunderbolt, so hit my camera up on the switch with the fake out. And now I basically get to hit something hard, but he is going to hit me with a Parting Shot. So Vaporeon comes out, and unfortunately I decided to click Fire Blast, so it's not going to do much damage at all. And I do have to get out of there because I am 4 times weak to Water type. But Mantine comes in. I really debated going into Magnezone there because I thought the Toxic was really obvious, because my Mantine switch was very obvious. But I decided to play it safe, and I got Toxic'd. But then I do switch back into my Magnezone as he hits me with an Icy Wind. I knew he couldn't go for a Scald because obviously Mantine's immune to it. I didn't expect Icy Wind though. But then I do pull another double into my Alolan Ninetales, as I know the Gliscor could have come in, but the Electros came out instead. Decided to hit this thing with a Blizzard just to gauge damage, and it does a nice amount, but then he smacks me with a Flash Cannon, which I did not see coming, and I lose my Ninetales very early. Not great, but I go into my Delphox here, and I do click Fire Blast, as he does bring in the Vaporeon, which I basically, I'm able to hit him right back with an unpredicted, powerful, super effective hit as I go for the Bloom Doom, and down goes his Vaporeon. I doubt that crit mattered. But that is a big defensive threat on my opponent's side of the field dealt with. Now he knows I'm not Scarf though, so his Diancie is going to be able to outspeed with the Mega Evolve, and he just take full advantage of that and go for the Stealth Rocks as I switch out. Camera Up is in now, able to eat up any hit from this thing, so I know I can go for the Earth Power, but he does make a nice prediction there and goes into Gliscor. I don't want to take an Earthquake, so I double into my Mantine, as he does predict me there very well, and I go for the U-turn. My Mantine is taking a lot of damage, and I don't like it at all. It goes into Persian again, and I don't want to take another fake out, so I decided to go into my Magnezone because I know I can take fake outs really well. Now that I know that that's the kind of set he's running, is fake out. He does hit me with a parting shot there, unfortunately, as I think I do predict very nicely here. Yes, I go for the hidden power ice, and I almost take out the Gliscor, but I think with the special attack lowered from parting shot, it's able to live. And I do switch into my Mantine one more time as I do dodge the earthquake. And I believe here I'm just going to go for the defog to get rid of these rocks as he pulls a switch into his Electros. Yeah, I get rid of the rocks just as a kind of a last ditch thing for Mantine to do. And decided to go for a Roost to try to live. I could probably live a Thunderbolt as long as it's not quad effective, but he makes a good prediction and goes for the Giga Drain. And it actually becomes super effective because I lose my flying type. I decided to just go for the Scald here to see if I can get some damage, maybe a burn, as he finishes off my Mantine with the next Giga Drain. Now my Delphox can come out again. Should be able to take this thing on. I go for a cheeky Solar Beam trying to catch the Diancie, but it does not work out for me. It's just going to stay in and hit me with Giga Drains. And unfortunately, Solar Beam doesn't KO, and he gets to hit me with another Giga Drain. So not a very good play on my part. But then the Psyshock is going to be able to finish off the Electros. And in comes the Persian, and I definitely want to save this thing, so switch into my my Magnet Zone as he goes for the Z parting shot, which I did not see coming, I'll be honest. And then he brings in the Gliscor, brings it back to full health. That has to be one of the best Z moves right there. I decided to sack my my Delphox. It's not really helping me out anymore. It doesn't outspeed anything. So he goes for the U-turn there, once again going for the U-turn, and then Victini is going to finish off my Delphox with one last U-turn. So he pulls the switch into his Persian, and I decide to go into my Camerupt because I know I'll take the fake out and then hit really hard with Fire Blast right now. He can't go into his Diancie because I can then Earth Power that in the next turn, but he just decides to taunt me, and I just blow away the Persian with a nice Fire Blast. And then his Gliscor is going to come in. I know I can take at least one Earthquake, and I do. And I'm able to land the Fire Blast. So Gliscor goes down, and Camerup's able to put in a lot of work in the last couple turns here. Diancie is going to come in and finish me off, though, and get the Diamond Storm defense boost, so I can't go into my Dragonite. So I go into my Cal Zone, my Magnet Zone, and go for the Flash Cannon. His Victini's come out, and right here, this is the big turn right here. Right now, he can either go for U-turn or V-create, and I can either go for Flash Cannon again or switch out of my Dragonite. It's really a 50-50. If I switch out and he goes for U-turn, then he wins. If I stay in and he goes for U-turn, then I win. If I stay in and he goes for V-create, then he wins. And if I... yeah, you get the idea. So it was a huge mind game prediction game this last turn, and the whole match basically rested on this. And I had predicted him to stay in, and he goes for the U-turn, and I'm able to take that Diancie down with a Flash Cannon. So fortunately, that turn right there, that turn 30 I got the prediction right. He's able to come in and finish my Magnet Zone with a V-create, but I am able to come in with my Dragonite and finish him off. I can eat any hit, especially with multi-scale, and finish him with an Earthquake. So huge turn at the end there, able to come out with a victory. Very close game, lots of predictions, lots of crazy stuff happening. But the Buizels are able to come out on top. So now we are even. In Season 4 of the Delta Battle League, Boston Buizels, Detroit Magnetons are 1-1. If we see each other again, maybe in the finals, then it'll be the tiebreaker. So, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to check out OGHypnoToad. His links will be down below. Delta Battle League as well as Glitch X City music in the background. Check out all that stuff. Look forward to more Delta Battle League content. Hopefully I can get Camtasia to work again, and we can get the live recordings out again with some different music and maybe an intro and outro. But guys, thanks for watching. Keep dreaming. I'll see you next time, and peace out.